What's up, everyone? How you doing? I am really happy to come back on stream. I know it's been a few days since I came on stream, and there's a good reason for it, for sure. I did try to stream a few days ago, but the problem was like a lot of that stream I was muted and I didn't know that, and so I had to like completely like delete, like not delete it, but like make it private. So, and I'm gonna redo that stream parts as well right now. It's like literally the same title and everything, so you don't need to worry anything about it, and I'm just really excited to come back on stream. Let me get into why I couldn't stream for the past few days, and I might not be able to stream after 1 week for a few days either. So basically, last week I got scheduled for surgery for my left elbow and below. Basically, my left elbow and below have been hurting for the past two and a half years, and I've been actually going to doctors constantly to get that figured out and all that. And what happened was, sorry, give me 1 second. And what happened was, this was my fourth orthopedic surgeon that I saw, and he was like, yeah, we've already done like all the things necessary. For example, that includes MRIs, X-rays, and a lot of like nerve tests as well, with electric shocks and all that. They've done a lot of the things, and there's not really anything else that they can do, right? And so the next step was definitely to do not physical therapy. I've already done physical therapy and acupuncture as well for this. It hasn't really helped, and so the next step is surgery. And I was supposed to have surgery this Wednesday, but unfortunately there was some insurance issues and it got postponed, or yeah, on the day off it got postponed to next week now on Thursday. So I have my surgery, I think it's 27th on Thursday. I'm checking right now. Yes, 27th. So next week, that means January 27th, I am actually getting surgery for my left elbow. Like not left elbow, basically like over here. They're gonna like cut it and like release some of the pressure and all that. Basically, I have an extra muscle in my elbow as well, which could be causing the trouble. They're not really sure like what exactly causing it, but they feel like you know, the surgeon seems, sorry, the surgeon seems pretty confident. And yeah, so I'm having surgery next week, and I'm pretty excited about it because I don't remember how my left hand feels without pain, and it was I haven't been able to do weight training at all for the past 3 years or so because of this pain. And you know, there was a lot of like problems by this, like my hand always hurting, like I couldn't lift anything heavy or the pain would like really spike. That's why I started wearing my Apple Watch on the right side too, because my left hand would just keep burning up and the pain would spike in just a few minutes if I wore my watch on the left side. So yeah, that's the reason why I have been kind of like not I haven't really streamed, because I was just like trying to figure that system out, trying to figure out how things would go. after the surgery, and like on the day of surgery there were some things I have to make sure, like I have to do COVID test again, and then I didn't have to drink anything or eat anything before the surgery. There was a few things that I had to make sure, and that's why you know I just felt it would be better just to take a break and focus on that, because that's been causing a lot of anxiety and trouble for me for the past few years. So that's what was going on. And the second thing is, I felt like for the past few days that I haven't had any energy, like, I don't know if it's like what's really the problem, but what happens is, like, when I go for walks pretty consistently now, and after like that 30 minutes of walk or all that, I am literally, I don't have any energy left. Basically, I am I'm trying to set up the lighting situation a little bit while I do this as well. But basically, after the 30-40 minutes that I walk, I don't have any energy left. And a lot of the times, a lot of the days, I just fell asleep, after I came back. And that small nap of like 30 minutes or so happened to be like 2-3 hours long at least. And I don't know why I haven't been feeling much energy. I think it's the same when I stream. After 2-3 hours of streaming, I don't have any energy left. And I think that it could be a lot of mental game as well. And so I'm really trying from today to be conscious about those things and how I spend my time. And that's why, I need to stream. I want to get this part done. And since I have surgery on Thursday, they said I cannot use a computer for about 1 week. And they said that I could use it with my right hand, but it's obviously going to be difficult with just my right hand to do anything like design and all that. I don't know if I'm going to stream or not during that time. If I do stream, I think it's going to be more conversation based versus like design based. So that's what's happening. But I will let you know. I'm just making, so every time the YouTube keeps showing me error, like, the video is not streaming enough or whatever. Sorry. And I'm trying to figure that out. But yeah, I'll figure that out. Let me see what else. Yeah, so once I have the surgery, I'm not sure. I think about a week I won't be able to stream, maybe even 2 weeks. What I am planning to do is, like, before the surgery day, I want to kind of get over with a lot of the projects that I've been doing, because I want to start applying for jobs in the beginning of February, and I cannot do that until like I am finished with that. So I'm in like a little bit of a hurry now, like within the next like 5-6 days I want to get the Nintendo project finished. At least I'm gonna try to do that. Like, it's fine if I cannot, but I'm gonna try to do that. And I'd already have about 2 projects ready that I've told before. I also only have to finish the case study. The third project only requires the research and like iteration on the high fidelity. That's all it requires. So I'll get that done as well. But yeah, as I say, like, this is another project and I want to do this, and if I can get this done quickly, like, that's great. I want to get this done and all that. So yeah, you're in it for a treat, honestly. And I'm excited. Now, let me see. I want to give stream updates. I think this is something that's going to be regular, like just small snippets in the beginning, because I'm trying to elevate my stream as I go as well. So as you might be able to see now below this video, it's you can actually see a lot more of the text than before. Let me see if I could show you on my screen. I'm opening up a video basically. Okay, so you should be able to see a lot of text over here, like what are my favorite programs, my current gear, who I am, just some things. And this is gonna get better with time as well. And then let's see, and some of them are affiliate links. For example, the Amazon, like the equipments, I have the Amazon affiliate links, and also I got accepted into the Webflow affiliate as well, so I have the Webflow affiliate link as well. I do want to give a quick shout out to my friend in case you want to see like more design content, just like fun content. His name is Adam Syed. I hope I'm pronouncing it right, but yeah, he's great. You know, he's one of my great friends, to be honest, and he has a great channel. You can see a lot of design stuff, but also he knows how to sing, and so you see a lot of like covers and all that too, which is great. I really like his content, and you know, I hope you do check him out, to be honest. And also I want to surpass him in the amount of subscribers within the next month. I think I can do it, because he doesn't post that often, and I feel like if I post often I can do it. But that's like separate thing. Like, I hope he does it by now. I mean, it's fine if he finds out, but that's what I'm looking for. And I'm using vidIQ plugin as well, like that I installed pretty recently, so now I can actually see a lot of my stats very quickly, and I can see a lot of, like, when I go to, let's say, you know, the homepage, I can see a lot more detail. Like, vidIQ is pretty interesting for sure. Like, you can see views per hour, and I think there was like subscriber. If you search something, like for example, let me see if I search Tanish Jindal, would will follow. Okay, great. I'm getting up. Yo, I'm starting to rank. That's fine. Nice. But yeah, as you can see, like this 20 subscribers or 30 subscribers, like you can see the people. So like vidIQ is pretty interesting. You can see a lot of this stuff as well, like competition and all that as well, which is absolutely great for sure. And I'm coming in the top channels for this search term now, which is actually pretty great, to be honest. I'm gonna check something real quick. So last time I checked Social Blade, it was showing my old channel when I wrote Tanish Jindal. I want to see if I write Tanish Jindal now, what channel would pop up. It's still my old channel. I feel like with time I can definitely get the other channel to pop up more, like easier, I guess. And there's some more updates I want to mention real quick that I did. I started playing around with the name a little bit of like my text for my videos. Let me see if I could show live. Like you can see, it's more organized now, like Nintendo app redesign, competitive analysis, you know, yada yada yada. And I still have to kind of adjust the name for the design portfolio. There's actually a reason why I'm not doing it right now, but I will with time for sure. But that's another thing that I'm focusing on for sure. And as you can see, thumbnails are a little bit better now. I was looking at the videos of the other like my streams, and I was trying to find a thumbnail that might be better, like visually better. And so I just did that for now. Later on I will create thumbnails as well, but right now I just did like the basic stuff that was necessary basically for that. I think that's all the stream updates for now, like the channel updates and like the upgrades that I did. I'm definitely happy about the links, even though I don't expect these links to really do anything. And this laptop link is just of Apple, it's not affiliate. This is just a laptop I absolutely love. I love the 16-inch MacBook Pro. I have the M1 Max, and it's actually amazing. I absolutely love it. It was expensive for sure, but I love it. Okay, now let me see. Okay, that's that. Now I want to mention some of the updates from after the last stream that I did that was live, which was, I think I was doing secondary research. It was Reddit and app reviews I was doing. And so what I said at the end is I'm going to be checking out all of like the different like pages I wrote open in the tabs I opened for Reddit. And I was looking at like, you know, people's review and a lot of these things, like what people are saying about the app, how are they feeling, and a lot of those things. And I actually went through a lot of it, and I gathered a lot of research. And I'm going to show that to you right now. I'm just going to drink some water real quick because I think I'm talking pretty quickly. I really like the background music. I think it's like more my groove for sure. Um, I was trying to find some exciting music. Uh, but before I begin, I want to say thank you for everyone who will be joining me live. I really appreciate you. And if you have any questions or comments, stuff like, just leave it down there and like, let's have a conversation, let's have fun and all that. And the people who are viewing the recording, I really, really appreciate you. If you are stuck in any place or if you are confused, just leave a comment down below with the timestamp, and I'd be happy to answer. And I'd be happy to comment on something, and or just hype us up. Let us know you're here, even if you're just lurking, and let's have fun together, because this is supposed to be a fun stream. I actually don't enjoy it anymore, like not having any viewers, but it's fine because I know it's the beginning, and I'm trying to get better, and like the stream is gonna get better with time, and also videos are gonna be there soon, all of these things. So yeah, things are gonna get better with time for sure. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen. Okay, so as I said, I looked at a lot of the research on Reddit, and I actually it was so big that I connected to another page for research, and over here I can see like all the stuff that I had. So now I'm gonna show you like all the Reddit comments. I put down the link and all those things, and I put down a lot of like these are all like Reddit comments and all that I felt like, oh, this tells me something, right? And this was a really great process, to be honest. It really made me understand and like feel what people were feeling for sure. I'm actually gonna copy this part. I'm gonna explain like my thoughts after the fact that I did this as well, because I think it's very, very important that I think about those things and I tell you how I'm feeling about this. And I think this also like depends on what's it called, I think also depends on the project, I'd say. But these are like the way I felt about things that I'm gonna explain in just a minute. I'm gonna synchronize this. I think like this, I'm just kind of copying the things that I know I would really need right now, like just to remember something or recall something and all that. So I'm just copying and pasting it, and I'm also like syncing it so that if I do make changes later down the line, I still like have something that I could I can easily just updates basically. Okay, so I'm gonna give you like the brief overview of like what exactly did I discover and all that. Like I was really looking at like what people were saying about the app, how are they feeling when they associate, I guess, themselves with the app, or like the experience with the app. And these were like the overall feelings I was getting. It's like the app absolutely sucks, and there are many reasons why I also felt that way, like by researching and all that. What I heard is like it isn't updated, nor are like the community's views heard by Nintendo or even the complaints. The app is wasted potential for sure. Significant improvements are to be done if they would even consider using the app again. No new features are added, basically. Like ever since launch, there's barely any features added, and I'll go deeper into that like later for sure. But also like the voice chat feature that they do have is complicated. Like the steps are complicated. It really sucks. Nintendo doesn't communicate about the app at all, and the one time that Nintendo did communicate, it was 7 months ago. It was about discontinuing a feature that's in the app. It was for one of the games. It was like lounge area or something for like Splatoon 2. Some people were saying like, why even pay a monthly or yearly fee if Nintendo isn't even hosting anything, which is like Nintendo online subscription, if they're not even doing anything like for us. Why even pay that? That Nintendo hasn't taken steps forward with time. It feels like they have taken steps backwards in the online era. Like that was a very interesting way I thought about it. Like when like someone said something along these lines, and I already have that screenshot taken, but this is like combined of two, like how two different people were feeling, but they were like together. It was so interesting how like they've taken steps backwards in the online era when they could, like, honestly, they could make bank with the amount of like people who buy games from Eshop and all those things. Like it's just absolutely like mental, to be honest. And then the second thing that people are feeling is like, you can add friends on Nintendo Switch, but there's not really a way to communicate with them or contact them. You can't really play with the people, since you cannot communicate with them anywhere in the Nintendo ecosystem. Basically, let's say I add a lot of my friends on Nintendo Switch, right? I can't even communicate with them that, hey, let's play the game, let's play Super Smash Bros. Or something, unless I have their phone number, because Nintendo doesn't really give me a way to really chat with them or anything like that, or keep up to date with them. It does give me a voice chat, but like that's again complicated, and also like voice chat is still like something that, how would the other person know that you want a voice chat too, so there's a lot of complications. The features that were commonly requested are eShop, friends chat, and then screenshots and videos. Basically, there were two main things, two very, very main things for sure. And they were, I want to see if this actually, me bolding that, does that edit? Oh yeah, that does. Nice. I think, yeah, it does. Great. That's nice. Okay, so I feel like friends, I think this is a better way to put it, but basically the main two features that were commonly requested is eShop and friends/community. Like that was like the main thing that were requested, and after that, like the other things like screenshots, videos, profile management, all these things, they were secondary. That's just the way it is. They were secondary, and so yeah, like these are the main two features. However, by understanding that these are the main two features, I came to, like, I want to say a realization of sorts about like how to proceed forward. And so let me give you some context before I tell you like what I thought. When I was looking at other people who designed Nintendo Online app again, I saw two different categories. Most of the people were going for, let's say, eShop feature, like just working on the eShop feature. Some other people were going for the community feature, but they were just making app about eShop or community feature. That's what they were doing, honestly. Now, the way I thought about this is like, like if I'm thinking about this correctly and I'm visualizing and imagining like how many screens there would be that I have to design for eShop, and then secondly for friends and community, I was like, whoa, that's a lot. Like it's honestly a lot. There's a lot of like user flow that I'll have to think about, and interactions and all that, and I felt like that was a lot to do, to be honest. And yes, I can focus on one of these features, but I feel like if I'm gonna make an app and make it really good, I'd rather focus on both of those features. But then I thought about, what if I combine this one project into two different case studies? Like, think about that. I'm working on one project, but I'm making them into two different case studies. One is for the eShop, one is for the friends and community. But the crazy thing is, I'm working on one project, one app. It's a big app, but I'm working on one app. That means like whatever I do over the app can be used in both. But the cool part is, in the eShop case study, I'm going to focus more on the eShop side. The designs and stuff, and like problems and all that. I already have like research done for both of them. So, and the user base testing, it could be done for both of them. It's that easy. Now, yeah, I can on the eShop case study, I can focus more on the eShop, but I can still show screen designs for friends and community, for screenshots and videos for, let's say, code redemption or something else. I can still do that. On the other side, on the friends and community, I can just do the same thing. I can focus more on the friends and community app sides, the design screens and all that. But I can still include eShop pictures, like not pictures, but the app screens that I created. So that's the amazing part. One project, but 2 case studies. And I was like, is this something I can actually do? Is this something that's applicable? So I thought about 2 different things. Firstly is like, I don't have to, in all of my, let's say I get 2 different job interviews. One is, let's say, at Facebook, and one is what I would say is like e-commerce, right? Now in the Facebook one, or let's say the Meta, so in the Meta job interview, I'll very likely show friends and community what's called case study, because that resonates more with Facebook, right? I don't have to show the eShop, just friends and community is fine. And I still have other projects that I can show with the Nintendo friends and community. Now in the e-commerce job interview, I can show eShop, Nintendo eShop case study. I don't have to show friends and community case study. And that was the first realization. It's fine even if I show both of those things in the same interview, but it's better if I use them for different interviews. And that's the beauty of having more projects that in your belt. The second thing I did is I actually contacted 1 or 2 of my friends that I trust and asked them that, hey, what do you think about this? What do you think if there's one project that I do, but can I put them in 2 different projects? Because like that, 2 different case studies, because Nintendo online app, that's a big project. And eShop and community require their own like screens, their own process and all that. And I think like if I just make them in one case study, it's actually going to really confuse me and other people. And also I'm not really gonna be able to show much stuff in the case here. I'm not gonna be able to highlight much at all. But what is more important, because eShop is very important, friends and community is very important. I already have the research, I already have a lot of secondary data on both of these features that people are really hoping for. It just makes things so much easier, right? And yeah, like they said, yeah, you can put them into different case studies, like that's fine for sure. And another thing that like one person said to make sure is like, you don't have to do all of the different instances and designs and stuff like that for an app. You can only work, if you want, you can only work on the stuff that you're gonna show and all that. And I already know that for sure. For example, Nintendo onboarding, I don't have to do onboarding, and I might not do onboarding. Like I have to figure out like what's the MVP, but at the same time, what are the necessary features for sure. And that's how I'm going to work on it. So what I'm doing now, I'm really going for it, is I'm going to work on one project, but I'm going to focus on 2 different case studies. So like, yeah, you're going to see the user flow for both of these things, probably usability testing for both of these things as well. And then let's see, visual design is going to be like together, I guess, because it's the same project for sure. Yeah, so I'm gonna like focus on those things, and I feel like Nintendo feature. So yeah, I want to make sure that I tell you about the progress I made and all that. I'm gonna take a minute of break just to give my voice a break. Okay, so I feel more relaxed now for sure. I'm going to be streaming for, let's see, about 2 more hours. I'm gonna go for a walk at around 4:30 p.m. Um, yeah, so that's kind of like the plan to like stream around till around 4:30 p.m. Right now it's 2:36 p.m. I That's why I started to stream at 2, because I kind of knew like, yeah, I'm gonna go for a walk. I want to stream for about 2 hours. So yeah, that's that basically. I might even end like at 4 o'clock. It just depends on a few things, but yeah, I'm gonna do that. Man, I'm still like out of breath. I want to mention something weird about like this bit rate. I still don't understand this at all, but the weird issue is that when I streamed before, it was showing around the same numbers at like 2600 and all that. And my internet recently got upgraded. It was 400 Mbps per second before, and I 600 Mbps per second now. But it's still showing like the same bitrate. Like, I'm not really sure how do I figure this out. Like, is this right or not, or like those are things. But that's just hella weird, you know, of it having at least the same. That's weird. Yeah. Okay, there's something I did not mention because I forgot to mention that. I'm gonna remove some of these spaces. Um, I'm just trying to move this stuff so I can have this correctly here. Um, okay, so these were the thoughts I had like in the last stream that I actually took down because, you know, I was in mute. I was mute for a long time, even though I was speaking. Um, so basically, my thoughts were: is a user survey necessary? User survey is basically, let's say, you write some questions for, like, you know, focusing on the users. Let's say for this case, Nintendo, people who have Nintendo Switch and all that, like asking them questions about like maybe their use of Nintendo, how do they buy apps and all that. And I was thinking like, is it even necessary? And I feel like it's not for this case, because I genuinely understand a lot of like the like I understand a lot of the like who's the user, you know, what do they really want, especially by looking at like a whopping like crazy amount of like research over here. Like, as you can see, like these are all like screenshots of like Nintendo, and I mean, like people who are Nintendo fans, or people who have Nintendo Switch and all that, like what are they saying, what are they feeling and all that. And this is crazy amount of understanding, like, yo, that this is how they're feeling. And I also have Nintendo app reviews that I took screenshots on my phone, so I still have that as well. And so I have to think about that. I feel like I don't need user survey for this project, because I feel like I understand a lot of the stuff. Because if I had stuff to ask them, sure, but I don't know really what to ask them, because I genuinely already know a lot of their struggles, their feelings, and all that. And this was, do I know, like, yeah, then this was like more thinking about like the user service thing. Like, do I know what the main points of the users are from the second research? Yes, I do. It's Eshop and community and friends. Like, that's like very those are the two important parts here. And then the secondary pain points were like, let's say, news, Nintendo online membership, weekly points collection. I'm gonna write down profile management, because these are just like some minor things, but if you really think about it, these are big things for sure, but this wasn't really highly requested versus Eshop and community and friends. One thing that I want to mention here is like, what is news fixing is like the communication aspect between community and Nintendo. Yes, Nintendo already does community like news on the Nintendo Switch. Nintendo already puts out videos on YouTube, but a lot of the people who are using the app, like, they don't feel communication from Nintendo, and I feel like news could change that. Money for Nintendo. What's the incentive for the user? Highlight. So there's a few incentives for a Nintendo online membership. I want to highlight that. I want to so this would help make Nintendo make money and all those things. Weekly point collection. I think it's like a feature to redeem points for rewards from the app. Like right now you can redeem a lot of the rewards from online from Nintendo store. Let's see, I'm gonna put down wish list here as well. Wish list, buying game, discovering games or deals, or even best sellers, redeeming codes. What else is there? I'm just really quickly understanding, okay, like these are the things that are, I want to mention pre-order here, because I was trying to pre-order Pokemon Legends Arceus, and that's something that I'm also going to put down like purchase options. Like, I'm trying to think about the screens here, like what screens would be necessary. Shop menu, sales and deals, online service, blah blah blah. Let's just say I'm gonna do those topics for you. Yo, what's this game? I don't know. This looks kind of fun. I'm gonna put that in pre-orders, blah blah. But let's see, Nintendo. So as you can see, the news is here, and then and there's earn and redeem points. Where is the okay? And points, blah blah blah. So now as you can see, there's a lot of redeem stuff, you know, here. And I feel like it would be great to have that in the Nintendo app as well, and maybe even have some exclusives to Nintendo app, which I haven't really thought about. But these are just me thinking about things that I feel could be necessary, or things that could help. And then obviously I need like some setting stuff as well. I'm gonna put here settings, installation. Okay, so yeah, these are like some of the screens. Obviously there's a lot more screens that are necessary, to be very honest, but right now I don't have to worry too much about that. So basically the other things, for example, this stuff and like some other things I wrote over here are just sprinkles on the top of that cupcake, or whatever you want to say. I also understand like the common feelings that Nintendo users are feeling as well. And yes, Nintendo users have like a lot of varied audience. You know, they probably might even be targeting more on the kid side, but a lot of the adults play Nintendo as well. So I'm going for these features more on the adult side, like thinking more about the adult scene or like the teenage and above scene, to be honest. Kids don't really need this stuff. Like, yeah, kids could benefit if they really want to use the app, but I'm just assuming that they don't get to use a phone right now, and so it's more towards the teens and above that I'm really targeting here. That is an audience of Nintendo as well. So now that I know about that, like these are like kind of my thoughts on this stuff. And yeah, I'm trying to move this stuff inside. I can actually. Like, it's pretty cool that this is automatically going to like be placed in the in that page. Oh man, I'm sleepy. Usability testing. I know that there is also there's competitive analysis next. That needs to be done, and I want to put a divide here as well. I'm trying to really understand like that this was research and competitive analysis comes in secondary research as well. Secondary research. When I think about PlayStation the competitor, I already know a lot of the things that PlayStation app has that Nintendo doesn't. I don't know the Xbox scene. I don't know the Steam scene much either. I have been to Steam's website and tried that a little bit, but I haven't tried their app at all. So I'm not really sure what the scene is with their app at all. So competitive analysis is going to be the next thing. And I feel like the competitive now, I think I'm gonna do something similar here, but still a little bit different, per se. Okay, so how will I do this? I'm thinking about it. I guess I could have this stuff. Yo, I think these are new. Oh, nice. Now I could do user flows even easier. Yo, that's pretty cool. Nice. Now I can use the user flow over here, which is actually pretty great. Think about. And this is a stamp template. Let me see. I guess I could try the brainstorm one, but oh, this is like the architecture design example. Like, we are gonna do these are like user flow search architecture design stuff, so I'm gonna work on that. But before I do that, the last thing that's really necessary, the secondary research, and I feel like research should be enough just with that. I do need to do market research a little bit more, but that's for later for sure. And then usability testing will be the last thing as well. But what I'm doing is like mainly competitive research right now. I think that would take like most of today. I think probably like competitive research would take like till 4:30 maybe. So that's gonna be the focus for this, but I am gonna do like some other things as well for sure. I wanna see that real quick. I wanna see like what is it? Is it okay? Let's see. How is the user journey map? Okay. Oh yeah, this is the user journey map. My bad. Wait, I think I saw stakeholders real quick. Regarding the stakeholders, I don't know if there are any stakeholders that I could talk to. What am I? Oh yeah, I could do the impact matrix as well. Actually, I think impact matrix could be pretty great. I'm planning. I'm looking at some of these just to make sure that hey, is this something that I feel could be great or not? Making sure that I kind of know. Okay, I can definitely use the diagramming basics for sure later. The impact effort matrix would be, I guess it would be great, but I don't really know what exactly would I use the impact matrix, because the thing is I already know what exactly I'm targeting, and I don't know if this is gonna work. I guess it kinda could work. Let me see if there's something that I'm hoping that how did I do competitive analysis before? I'm wondering. Like, I know how to do it. What I'm wondering is like, should I even do it on FigJam or should I do it on Figma? I'm gonna see my Give Up design project, because that's something I've been working on last year, and I did do competitive analysis for this, but I do feel like it was a different way I did it. So I looked at pretty extensively on the PS app and all those things, you know, and man, I love this app. I love the way it is designed, to be honest. Like, obviously it could be a lot better. Like, I'm not saying it cannot be. I'm trying to see if I could figure out if I did competitive analysis here, if I have them here. I'm not sure. I wonder if I'm gonna do something like this on this app too. Basically, I thought about like the features before I got started. Like, yeah, that this is what things I have to put down and all that. I wonder if I want to do it for this app too. I don't know yet. I guess I did do competitive analysis. I just don't know if I did competitive analysis and the fact that I'm looking at right now. I should have it here. Features. I'm really trying to see where I did the competitive analysis, but I definitely did do the competitive analysis. The only thing is, I don't know where I did the competitive analysis. I'm so sure I did a lot of competitive analysis for that. I do know that much. I just don't know where I did the competitive analysis, and that's what's really throwing me off a little bit. I can't. No, man, I can't figure it out. I don't remember, to be honest. Yeah, I don't remember where I did that. Like, I'm really trying to think about it, but I just cannot remember where I did exactly the competitive analysis, even though I'm so sure I did do it. Just a community. I'm gonna check something real quick on the other screen. I'm checking some links from a course that I took. It had some stuff about competitive analysis for sure, and so I'm trying to hope that something is there in that regards. And I'm opening some of the links to research a little bit. I'm trying to see if there's anything about the competitive analysis. There's like a good thing about, like, you know, like if there's something mentioned about competitive analysis in those resources. I don't think that they are, to be honest. I'm also adding links for things that I need to reference for the near future as well. I don't think there is anything on competitive analysis that I do have. Like, I know how to do it, I'm just wondering if there's a better way to do it. Because I kind of want like something better. Oh man. I can use similar web actually. Similar web. I think it's a good thing to use for sure. Yeah, I guess like it's fine. I don't need to worry too much about it. Okay. Great. Yeah, I don't have much. It's fine. I think similar web could definitely help though. I'm gonna search for Nintendo.com. I know that their competitor is PlayStation and Xbox, but I want to see if there's any other like competitors that and there's like some others that I've written down as well. Damn, referrals as well. This is so crazy to see, honestly. Wait, what is Pokey? I hope these are fine. Over here you can see some of the visit websites like Steam, as I said, is definitely one of them. PlayStation, Epic Games, I haven't checked theirs. Nintendo Life makes sense. Internet Store, Twitter. Oh yeah, here's the competitors. Makes sense. Yeah, IGN, I mean IGN, GameStop, they do recommend their games and all that. Polygon, similarly. Sega, I guess Sega could be one of them, I don't know. It's mainly PlayStation, not Slick Deals, PlayStation, Xbox, Steam, I'd say, for the top ones. I want to see if Pokemon Legends Arceus is a game. No, I want to get this game. I'm really looking for if there's like a good deal for it for sure, but I keep checking my name to see like where my website is added. Why does it say translated? It's already. Oh, it's probably because of the lorem ipsum that I say. The pain itself is a lot of pain, but the main reason is the pain. There is now a lot of nice. What the heck? Man, I like my website. It's pretty chill. Yeah, I'm trying to really like. Yeah, it's in the third right now. I want to get to the top. Like LinkedIn, it makes sense. I don't want to show research. Okay. This is something I did, transition to UX panel. I remember that. Oh well, never mind. Steam is definitely one of the competitors. I feel like the three that I'm gonna check for their what's called apps is Steam, Amazon. I mean, Steam, PlayStation, and Xbox. I might check Google Stadia as well, just in case, because Nintendo is getting into cloud saves and all that for the games, so I feel that could be interesting thing to check out as well. This is so cool about like Epic Games. Like they just give these games away for free. Like it's just pretty crazy that you could just, I think, play the games for free. I'm guessing. I think, yeah, it's just pretty crazy. I don't even know about this game. But it's so cool about Epic Games. This is just me being on a tangent. I'm gonna real quickly see if there's an Epic Games. It's got an app for Epic Games. There probably is, I'm guessing. I'm gonna search it. Nope, there's actually not an app for it. So yeah, I think like the main ones I'm gonna target is PlayStation, Xbox, Steam. I might target Google Stadia as well. Competitor analysis template. I want to see if there's a template that I could use because I just want to do it more simply, and I want to really quickly check some of the things as well. I wonder if I could like contact Nintendo Life after I'm done with the app to tell them that, hey, check out this like design I did for the app, and you know, like those sort of things. I wonder if they even have like a contact scene. I'm guessing they probably don't, but I feel like wait, do they have the app stuff for Nintendo Switch or Nintendo? Yo, they do, but I don't think like I need to check anymore because there's like a lot of I'm trying to see. I think it's like the mobile games more than the Nintendo itself. I don't think it's like exactly like Nintendo app. I don't know if there's like a way to contact them. I guess there might be, but probably after Eurogamer.net perhaps. Yeah, I'm not sure. I was trying to look for in case that there is something I can do. Probably not. Oh man. Comparative analysis, they look the same one, but there's literally nothing in this. I feel like it's empty. I don't think there is anything to this. Yeah, I don't see anything. I think it's just like this one page probably. Let's check it. Wait, the same with this too? That's actually a little weird. They don't have anything with case study, it's just... And they're saying it helps? What do you mean? There's not even anything there. SWOT analysis. Let me see it real quick. I guess I have to log in. I'm gonna do it on a different screen. I'm gonna wear my glasses. I think it'll feel better. There is something to comparative analysis, even though it didn't look like there would be. There is something. Oh, it's the same one. It's the same one. If I don't find it's fine, I can just like make my own. That's not that big of a deal to me. Alright, check this one. Let's see, what do they have? Discover. There's a lot here, like a lot. This is nice. Oh, this was... Is it the same one? I think it's the same one. Oh my god. Yeah, it's the same. It's the same one. Okay. Makes sense. UX tools seems familiar to me. I don't know where I saw it, but UX tools or SEO, I think it's familiar to something I've seen. I think it gives. Oh, it's not this. It's SEO. Tools. No, it's not SEO then. It is SEO. UX tools or SEO. It is SEO. Yeah. Yeah, I want to see when to skip UX research because, oh man, it's hectic to do UX research. To be honest, in a pinch, yo, I wanna see these things. Yo, this is definitely something I want to check a lot more because it talks about how to the UX research stuff. I want to check that for sure. I am going to read that a little bit later. Yeah, I think this is something that you probably have to buy. In my opinion, you probably have to buy this. Can't really, but I can actually see this, and I'm like, as if you think about a survey, who do we need to learn from? I already know, like, what do we need to learn? I know that. Which information do we already know? Yeah, it's like I don't know what to learn. That's the thing. But man, this is nice. Yo, right here, competitive analysis, feature analysis. I think this is great. It's simple and all that. Yeah. How do you even get them? I wonder. Oh, it's telling you to email them, and it's $35 to get these. It has the server canvas, positioning. Huh. I've never heard of the Moscow method. I haven't heard of it. Okay, I think I already know like what to do. To be honest, I'm just like I'm wasting time now, honestly. That I don't want to waste any longer. Let me see something real quick.
even know why you're here. You're used.
Okay, I'm gonna take a break, to be honest. Like I feel like my head is kind of hurting, and I need a probably like a 5 minute break before I can like begin on competitive analysis, just so that I can finish that on time. Search. I'm gonna do design research because a lot of it is design research, so I feel like that makes sense. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I'll be right back in about 5 minutes. Okay. I'm back. Honestly, I don't know why my head is hurting a lot. Like, I don't know if it's because of the light itself or what else. Like, I genuinely don't know. I'm actually gonna get ibuprofen real quick. I'll be right back. Just in a minute. So I got the ibuprofen. My head is hurting a lot. I might just do stream for another like 10-15 minutes, I think. And then I'll probably come back today because I want to get this part done quickly. My head is hurting way too much. So I'm actually considering doing something along this line. Okay, first I think I need to make a list of like what features do I want to like know about, you know, and I think I actually have a pretty decent list for that already. I might do it in Figma actually because I kind of feel a little bit more comfortable in Figma, so I might just do it on Figma. I want to do a box rectangle. I want to do a text inside the box. I don't even know how to do that, what I'm trying to do right now. But Nintendo, I kind of want to fix this so that I'm gonna make this future. I think I like future a lot more. I think this is what's, yep, that's exactly what I was looking for, but I wanna kind of like do this. Oh, sorry, I wasn't even sharing my screen. Basically, instead of doing it on FigJam, I created it on Figma. The way I did this is by first of all creating a rectangle, then writing text, like there's just say, and then right, and then together I just selected both of them. Then I clicked on add auto layout. You could even do Shift A, I think. Shift A. So now this is this layout? Yeah. So yeah, you can I think you can do like Alt Shift. I wonder how do you. Yeah, okay, Shift A, yep. Shift A to do auto layout. And now if you see this, boom. And like the way I run it is like by clicking on this box, and then you can see the corner thing. That's how I actually did it. So yeah, so the reason I did that is so that I can have Nintendo and PlayStation, Xbox, Steam, Google Stadia, PlayStation. I'll do Xbox, PlayStation. I think I want to keep it to Xbox. I think I'm just like. Oh wait, that was wrong. Box. Then this is probably Google Stadia. And then the last thing is Steam. These are the ones, and then I'm actually just gonna kind of tidy them up. Boom. And I'm gonna actually give it some color now. I'm gonna see what color does Nintendo have. I'm gonna do Nintendo. I don't really need to, but I'm in Command Shift O, just getting this much color. Then I'm just adding the screenshot here. Boom. Now I'm gonna get here. I'm gonna select the color. I'm gonna click on this. Oh, you can't actually see it, but I think I have to move my screen to the right side. Give me 1 second. Flip horizontal. Great. Okay, so now you could actually see it. I'm gonna move it a little bit more to the side. But now you can actually see it. So yeah, I'm just selecting the background color, and I'm gonna give it the red. I'm gonna choose this, give it the white. Boom. I'm gonna do the same with PlayStation. Okay. I'm just gonna open PlayStation.
Apple Music will now play.
I didn't call Siri. She just came on. Okay, so PlayStation. I think this is the color that PlayStation uses. I like this layout. Yeah, I think like the blue color is what they use right here. Command Shift 4. And I'm gonna have this, boom. And I'm going to select that. I'm gonna make this the same color as this, white. Xbox is green. Xbox. It's here as well. I'm gonna have Xbox. Boom. I think this is the white color. Command Shift 4. Boom. Got the color. Copied it here. I'm gonna make this white. I want to select this. Gonna make this green. Boom. Now, Google Stadia. Let's see. I know that I think it's like more of a gradient that they use. I don't think it's one color, to be honest. If I look at it, I feel like it's more of a gradient that they use. I wonder. You can play all of these games with Google Stadia for free? Dang, that actually seems worth it. If obviously Yeah, it seems super worth it, especially if it's your internet is good. Like, yo, if you can play all of these games for free, what? Yeah, Stadia Pro, free games more every month. Keep them as long as. That is so cool. I'd say that is cool. You can actually try it, which is great. Man, that is actually really cool. I did not expect that, but man, is that cool or what? Yeah, it's a gradient. I was right about that. I guess I could copy like this color. Command Shift 4. I'm gonna just take a screenshot of this whole thing, and I actually have a choice. And boom. I'm gonna choose this to white. I'm gonna choose the background to, let's see. Yep. Okay, this is fine. And then Steam. I think Steam is like a blue color too, actually. So there's not much we can do about it, but it's like a different blue for sure. So it's not the same. Oh my god, like Steam looks horrible. Like it's not that horrible, but it's still like it requires some like lift up, design lift up. But I mean, people get pretty good deals, so like they don't really care about the design too much, to be honest. But yeah, the design actually is pretty bad. It looks like a black, but it's like dark blue, obviously. Yeah, that's actually a little weird. Like I feel like it's a little bit lighter blue, right, than what it's really showing. You can see the color here as well. I think it's like more of a gradient, I guess. I wonder if this is like the much more. It looks the same. It honestly looks the same. Oh well. Great. So now that we have this here, Nintendo. You can obviously, there are two ways to do this. You can double click on something, or you can just click and then Command R, and then on the left side you can actually see over here. Like if I do Command R, Command R, right? PlayStation. Xbox. Google Stadia, and then Steam. Great, so I have this. I'm gonna, on the top, I'm actually gonna make something called competitors. Competitors. I'm gonna actually make it competitors as well. I'm gonna make sure that this is actually probably like a black and white color, and this is probably gonna be bold, probably like 50, I think. It's too much. Probably it's a little too much actually. I do need to increase like the double. I'm gonna remove the auto layout from this. It's already in the auto layout. What are you talking about? Yep. Wait, now. One, two, three, four. Great. Now this 1, 2, 3. 4 minus. Great. So this is fine. Now Shift A. Boom. competitors. We have competitors, and now it's gonna be what's this? I'm looking for, where is that one that I'm looking for actually? Yeah, so it's like the features, obviously. It's fine. I don't need to worry too much about it right now. So I know competitors, right? Now, the thing I want to know is, I want to do actually something similar to this, but I'm going to have it so different. How much difference is there? 34 for some reason. Okay. I'm going to make it to be 40. I'm going to have this in the middle as well. I'm going to have like a rectangle. Boom. I'm gonna do 1000. I'm gonna do white. So these would be like the features. I'm just gonna have it as white and black, so I'm gonna have the background as white actually. I'm gonna actually decrease the size to perhaps like 12 or so. 16 is fine. So first of all, I need to kind of see something here. I want to do Eshop. I want to see if I could do something. I'm gonna make this like very, very small. There's actually a reason why I'm doing that, which you'll find out soon. I am hoping. I'm just going kind of like this because I want to make sure that I differentiate between eShop and community, because those are like the important things that I need to make sure I am upholding to. I'm gonna make eShop. I'm gonna actually decrease the thing to 4. I'm gonna do 2 more. I'm gonna have community, And then I'm gonna do secondary. I think this is fine. Secondary. Okay, so I have that set up. Now, Eshop, what features am I looking for? I want to see, like, I don't know what features I'm looking for. Oh shoot, I accidentally deleted Nintendo competitive analysis. Great. Some of the features that I want to know. Man, this is gonna be so complicated because let me see. I think I could actually make a table, and that would be easier because I think there is a plugin for table, because I feel that might be actually a better way to go. Table generator, I think that's what's it called. It's gonna have I'm just gonna have a table here. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna run the plugin again. One last plugin. I'm gonna have 7 columns, and I'm gonna have, how many rows do I need? I don't know how many rows anyway. I'm just gonna do 30 right now. I'm gonna do height more actually. I'm gonna do probably like 60 height. Font size, line height is fine. Font size, I think I need a little bit more. Sorry, excuse me. Border radius, I'm gonna have it as 10, I think. Like, I mean 10 might be too much actually. 6 is fine. Padding, I think padding could be a little bit more actually, like 16. I think font size need to be actually 16 as well. I think this should be fine. Yeah, this is much better for sure. Now I feel like this is much better because I can easily write down like all the things that I need to. Nintendo. Man, this is actually like what I'm hoping. What else is there? Play. Wait, why is this on the right side then? I need this to be bigger. Okay, like the table generator is great, but there is some problem that I'm trying to figure out. I think so 7. I'm gonna do this as 30. I'm gonna have padding as 20, I think. I'm gonna have actually 25, 26 is fine. I'm gonna have font sizes actually 40. I'm not sure why. Probably 36. Line height is, I don't even know how much, 42 maybe. Height needs to be bigger. I'm probably gonna have it as 80. I don't know if this is the right thing, and I'm gonna have this as 20 for sure. Yeah, much better, I'd say, for sure. I think it'll probably work. Why is this one on the left while this is on the right? I don't get that. So PlayStation. Oh man. Man, that's not like, it's not working for what I'm hoping. Oh man, that's why I was actually like for a template, because I don't want out. This could work. This actually this is the one I think like this is better. I think later on I'm definitely gonna make my own templates and stuff that is gonna be better. Okay. This all is I wonder if I could just detach Command Shift, Command Alt B. Okay, I guess I could probably do Command Alt B, and that this way. Like, no, it didn't work like that. Fudge. Command Alt B. Command Alt B. Command Alt B. You get the point. Okay, so I'm actually this command would be great. Now this stuff is done for sure. I'm just going to very quickly do Command Alt B just so I can open all of these without having to worry too much about them. Okay, now Nintendo. Do people put? I want to see if They did put Nintendo. That makes sense. Actually, I don't, because a lot of the things like Nintendo doesn't even have, so why do I even want to worry about putting the PlayStation? I want to have Xbox. I want to have Google Stadia. I want to have Steam. For the features, I want to have, first of all, Eshop. I want to know, like, inside like an Eshop, like what do I even compare, like what things would be like necessary comparison is what I'm trying to understand in that instance. I want to see if there's like competitive analysis. Okay, so this way is not my strong suit, I'd say. Since it's 4 o'clock, I think I'll actually be ending soon, and I'll do the stream again. Like, I'll continue and finish the competitive analysis today, and maybe even do jobs to be done or persona as well today. But probably after a little while. Here's what I'll do. I'm actually gonna quit this idea. I'm going to do competitive analysis in a different way that I mostly do. It actually works really well for me, I'd say. That's how I've done a competitive analysis for, I think, 2 different projects before as well. Let me show you an example. It's not exactly competitive analysis, but it does kind of put in the same aspect. It's for STXT work. Website, let's see. Style guide. I'm guessing the MVP has that. I don't think the other one has it. We'll just have to wait and see. So we did competitive audit. It's not exactly the audit like the way it was supposed to be. This was like more template side. Yo, I like the new comments thing on Figma. But basically, the way I did is I was looking at Webflow templates for inspiration for something, and I looked at like what were the strong suits of each of these apps. I mean websites templates, and like that actually helped me a lot to inform my decisions and all that. So I feel like I might actually do something similar. We never did sitemap. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do something very similar to that. I can't remember if I have any other ideas of like something else I did similarly. I do feel like I did something with game app design, but I cannot find it for some reason. I don't know exactly where I did it, which is weird to be honest, because I am so sure I did it somewhere. I just don't know where though. Because this is like more on the other stuff. Yeah, I cannot figure out where else I did that, but it actually works really well for me the times I have done combative audit this way, because it just helps me understand a lot more of like, you know, what is strong, what is not strong, and all that. So I think that's the way I'm going to do it. I don't want to do it this way because I don't even know what to put for like the features, you know, over here, because I don't know what features I want to put right now. And like I do know a general idea of like what features I was thinking doing my research, but I'm going to write those things down first of all. I'm going to write down, okay, all of the features that I think Nintendo app should have first of all. I'm do it full screen. So yeah, the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to actually first of all write down all of the features the Nintendo Switch does have first of all, then what I think it should have, right? Because that's going to make it clear, okay, that these are the features I'm thinking. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at all of these apps that I chose, Stadia, Steam, PlayStation, Xbox, and I'm going to see, okay, what features do they have, you know? Do they have some of those features that I want in Nintendo, and how are they working? Are they working great with the app? Are they not working great with the app? That's gonna help me understand more, right? And I think that way I'm gonna get more stuff done versus making just like a big chart, you know, like that I've been trying to do, because I don't think it's really doing anything for me, to be honest. I know some people might do this, but it's just like not something that works well for me, because I don't even know really what features to put down here, because I'm not really understanding. It's more like, oh, I'm filling in the features and all those things, but I'm doing the same exact process, but I'm doing it in a different way that I believe works better for me a lot of the times. And yes, I'm gonna try that feature out. That should take me, the testing and everything should take me about, I'm guessing, an hour and a half, like after I figure out like the stuff in the Nintendo app. And if I do have time still, I might do personal jobs to be done. I think tomorrow we're definitely gonna work on user flows, and user flow is probably gonna take us at least 2-3 hours, I'd say. And after that I can start on the wireframes, virtuals, and all that. I might start, today's Friday, so by Sunday, I'm just giving you a general overview of how my head is going. So by tomorrow I should have user flows done. On Sunday, today's Friday, so yeah, tomorrow user flow is done, comparative analysis done, user flow done. I don't need user survey, I don't need one-on-one research at all. After that, I'm gonna go to what is it called? Yeah, on Sunday, 2 days from now, I'm gonna go to wireframes, and wireframes are gonna take me 4 to 5 hours. And the reason is not just because there's a different aspect of wireframes that I do. I do wireframes, but before wireframes, I also visualize, okay, what features are gonna go in which on which page, and that could be more like a sitemap as well, I would say. I'm gonna write down some of the stuff that I'm thinking as well. Divide when I'm gonna do this, because I think like that's gonna actually work better for a plan. So what I was thinking is, first of all, make a plan of today. What is the date today? It's January 21st. And this is subject to change, but I feel like there's something I'm thinking on how to do it. So by January 21st, today I will finish competitive analysis, and then I'm gonna do JTBD or persona. Then tomorrow, January 22nd, I'm gonna focus on the or persona, if not done. And then the main thing would be for tomorrow is user flows. Based on how long I do user flows, I probably not, but I might be able to do wireframe phase 1. Now phase 1 is like a more like, I'd say, sitemap. Some people even say 30k view, 30k foot view, I think that's what it's called. Some people do that too. Now I feel like on January 23rd, I keep on spelling January wrong. I'm gonna finish site map if I haven't done already. 30k foot view. I'm also gonna focus on wireframes. I don't know if I'm gonna be done with the wireframes on that day. So January 24th, again, see, January. On January 24th, I'm gonna finish the wireframes if they're not done, and I'm gonna focus on design system. Compile, because there's already a design system in Nintendo Switch, Nintendo Switch, and also what's called Nintendo Switch, Nintendo Store Online on the website and all that. So I'm going to look at that. I'm going to compile the typography, the color, and other things. Now, I think like since wireframes would be done, I could I start working on the, I'm wondering if I could start working on the mid-fi. I'd say mid-fi here, but I'm not 100% sure if I would be able to get, I could actually go for high fidelity, I'd say. I guess I'm gonna go for mid-fi, honestly, because I feel like I might have some changes to do by the time I get to hi-fi design. Now January 25th, I'm gonna finish the mid fidelity design, and I am going to, I think I could start on the high fidelity design. Now January 26th, I can probably finish high fidelity design, and I could probably even do usability testing questions. But the problem is, I don't think I'll be able to get through usability testing questions by actually do usability testing, and that could be a problem. If I need to, I feel like this time is actually necessary because it's a big app, so I actually don't expect it to take less than this time, and I'm thinking about it in the aspect of 2-3 hour stream, or maybe even like 4 to 5 hour stream every single day, like in two different streams. That's how I'm thinking about these. And mid-fi and stuff, like they do take a lot of time. Low fidelity would take time, which would be in wireframes. Mid fidelity, high fidelity, they would take some time. I do have a way to make wireframes actually. There's an app that I've been plugged in that is pretty damn cool, that I discovered recently, that actually converts your high fidelity into this like low fidelity scene, and that is extremely cool. So I think I might remember the plugin. I think it's called Wirebox. Yep, I was right. So the Wirebox, like, that's really cool, right? Because it converted it into low fidelity. Even though it was high fidelity, it's still converted into low fidelity in a way. Now, I think that is pretty darn cool. That could be done and all that. So I might take advantage of that even. I think wireframe is more for the placement stuff. Placement and app screens overview, because I need to figure out like what screens are necessary, and I feel like, yeah, honestly, I feel like I probably won't be able to do it by the start of my surgery, which is January 27th. The reason I say that is because there's a lot of screen for Eshop, there's a lot of screens for community, and there's a few miscellaneous screens as well. So if you think about a lot of those screens, I definitely won't be able to do it by 26th, by the end of 26th, unless obviously I spend 6 to 10 hours each day. I don't think I can, but there's a lot of planning required first of all, and then there's a lot of design required, and then there's also prototyping required that I switch. So prototyping is required as well. So prototyping is required, and that takes some time. I think usability testing would have to be after my surgery is done and after I get some time to heal. So probably like a week after my surgery, so February, like end of first week, I'd say that I could do usability testing and finish this project off, in my opinion. That's okay, to be honest, because like once I'm finished, like I can get the case study done pretty quickly, and I think I'm gonna keep the case study pretty like small. I think I'm gonna focus more on the UI side versus like the research side in my case studies, because I'm actually getting a lot I'm getting a lot of anxiety when I think about case studies, to be honest, and I don't want that. And so I'm really thinking about like what are the ways to not get too anxious and still get things done and all that. So yeah, I think like even if I don't get like other case studies done by the time of my surgery, is that I think after my surgery I'm gonna spend some time thinking and doing the case studies like just with my right hand. I don't know how the surgery would go right now, so I can't expect to know what to do right afterwards, but I know like I'll have to take a week off basically. Yeah, that's kind of like the plan. Like this is the whole like UX process, right? If this was just a UI design thing, like yeah, I could have easily got it done. It wouldn't be a big deal to get the UX design done. I mean UI design done, because UI probably would take me a few days to get done, and yeah, I'll have a pretty good one, but I want to get something like some extra stuff done as well. And also on 26th I'll be a little bit busy because I actually have to get there's an NFT project that's launching, and so I need to get that NFT, I think, so I'm gonna focus on that. So but I still be streaming on that day. But yeah, if I want to get this finished on time, like if I want to get the usability testing done as well before my surgery, I need to finish the project with the prototyping by 25th and be able to schedule the user testing with other people by 26th. So on 26th I'll have to do user testing if I want to be able to do this, to be able to succeed with this before my surgery. And still the case study would be left and other things would be left, but yeah, that's the plan. I think very, very likely I'll be coming in today and finishing the competitive analysis, just in case I don't stream today. Tomorrow I'll finish not only the committed analysis, but I'll also finish the jobs to be done, user flow, and all these things, because I feel like I can still do it. Done. Yeah, if I don't spend too much time today on this more, I will spend time tomorrow for sure. I know I haven't really streamed for the past nine days, and I already told the reasons why. I'm trying to be more consistent again. I think it's just a little bit my mind is diverted towards the surgery and some other things, so that's why I'm not really, in the right mind of frame to actually stream. So I'm trying to do stuff, and yeah, very likely I'll see you today, but if not, tomorrow for sure. Tomorrow for sure. I think I might come in. I might do streaming in the morning, or maybe by noon, maybe. But yeah, I'll keep you updated, and yeah, that's all for now. Okay, so thank you everyone who watched live. I really appreciate you, and people who are watching recording, thank you so much. I know I haven't gotten too much work done, but I hope I could explain a lot of the stuff and my thinking behind it. And yeah, I couldn't get the case competitive analysis done because there was a lot of confusion in terms of competitive analysis for me, but I'm going to revert back to something that I know works for me in terms of competitive analysis, and I hope to show you that process soon as well in the next stream. If you have any questions at all, leave them in the comments with timestamps, and I'd be happy to answer. If you just want to hype us up, do it. I appreciate you so much, and I hope you all have a great day. All right, Tanish Jindal signing out. Cheers.